Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current pulse, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in, guys. The channel continues to grow. Thank you so much for all you guys do. Make sure you subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Continue on with the cardboard, Jay. Come on now. Here we're going to talk a little bit about Duelist Nexus. I mean, everyone forgot about this. I mean, this set just came out. Everyone's looking forward to Age of Overlord, the 2023 Mega Tins, the 25th Rarity collection. I mean, show some love to Duelist Nexus. I mean, we're going to cover just a couple of these cards and then a couple of collector rares that I want to actually discuss today. You know, usually we tend to shy away from CRs and high-end cards, you know, on the channel, QCSRs, things of that nature, but I want to cover a little bit of, you know, of everything moving forward. So let's start with the first QCSR here, Magicians of Bonds and Unity. What a beautiful card, guys. What a beautiful card. It continues to go down to make all-time lows, and again, we're going to be getting more of these in the next core sets with different colors in the back, so it probably looked beautiful, you know, to collect all of these. This card is just beautiful. Look at the artwork, DMG, the background. Wow, this QCSR looks nice, man. It'll be a nice collectible to hold for the extreme long term, though, you know, for people that are into that, you know, collecting and things of that nature. It looks beautiful. Right now at 200 billies, this card used to be 400 billies strong. We cleaned this up janitor style. We do see only here 28 listings, 3 pages. As we can see, card used to be what, 500, but the other day felt like it was $400, and look at that, guys, down 50%. The supply is coming in. People know we're going to be getting more of these QCSRs with a different color in the back, obviously, but you know, in the front, still the same card. I don't know, is the background going to change colors too? Because I think so, right? Maybe, but wow, this card certainly looks fresh off the press, just like the channel. 200 billies. I just wanted to make sure you guys kept this one in mind. We just talked about Rinbrum, the Striking Dragon, guys. This card in branded Chimera, I believe so, is going bonkers, guys. We talked about this card. We said, guys, it went up from 2 something, 3 billies. We talked about it right here at around 5s. We said, wow, this card essentially went up 100%. It 2x'd here off the lows, and look at that, guys, just going parabolic. Let's go to the yearly chart. Wow, essentially revisiting the previous all-time highs of this card's price. Insanity. Just the strength and the demand coming for a card in Photon Hypernova. Again, we don't know. Maybe, I mean, there's some speculation with the tins going on. Maybe this is not getting reprinted, things of that nature, but we can see the demand. People need this card. Oh well, Photon Hypernova is not coming in the tins. What am I even talking about? But you guys get what I mean. Again, same deal. Photon Hypernova, we're not going to get this in the tins. We don't know when cards like these are going to get reprinted, so the demand is coming in. People want to play this card. They need this card. Clean this up. Here we see only 2 pages. The card quickly goes up to double digits. You have an 11 wall here, 9 wall here, but then after that, card is almost pushing 12 to 13s, eventually 15 billies, double digits in price action for this card. Insane. This card just was a couple of shekels not too long ago. And at 5 billies, we said, guys, you know, this is going up, branded Chimera, things of that nature. So hopefully if you needed this card, you're not paying a premium for, you know, at current prices. Then we have Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts. We just covered the QCSR the other day. And look, now we find ourselves going back to the ultra rare. Why? You see this flat here at 3 billies? Yo, the chart never updated. Look, man, the chart, what happens if I click here? Yeah, okay. So the chart never updated. Look, it's showing flat here, but it's a 20 billy card, guys. Last time we covered this card, it was 14 to 15 billies. As we can see here, only 11 listings, a couple of play sets here and there, but after that, the card continues to go up. Only 2 pages, almost single digit listings. It's crazy. The demand for this card is insane right now. I mean, shout out to Gorilla. He bought, you know, a couple of these at 3 billies, and you know, good for him, man. He's always making the moves, and he let the community know when this card first started pumping, it was still single digits, and then it's just kept going up ever since, you know, and other community members made moves on this card, so I'm glad for them. And that's the thing, man. That's the beauty of it. If you could get your hands on a card like this soon, you know, this card pumped up immediately, but it was all speculation, and sometimes speculation plays out. So just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware. 20 billies for this card already. Just insane. Then we have Fusion Armament. again, from Duelist Nexus, you see a lot of consolidation here near the lows. I mean, it's still a $2.50 card, but quickly goes up, as we can see here, to over 350, almost 4 billies. The walls of China here. And wow, this is almost a $4 ultra rare. Don't sleep on this card. I mean, first time we discussed about it, it was around the same range, around 2 billies. So you don't want to let this, hit 5 before you grab these, if you need a card from Duelist Nexus such as this one. Then we have Purely Noir, another QCSR that continues to make new all-time lows. This card was triple digis just the other day, and now it's a 80 billy card. You know what I mean? So it's double digits right now, 20 bucks, 20 billies under the $100 mark. And yeah, I mean, if you ever wanted this card, there's only 3 pages, 30 listings. I mean, if you wanted that max rarity bling to bling out that extra deck for your purely decks, I mean 80 billies, it might be, might keep going down, right? Anything's possible, but not bad. It used to be worth well over 150 billies, and came down to $110s, and now it's continuing to go down. I would keep my eye out for this one if I'd be interested in a card like that one. Then we have Visas and Ratara, guys. We see the card continues to make all-time lows. Now we see it under 5 billies now with a couple of deals here. Now would be a time, in my humble opinion, to expose yourself to this card if you're interested. Me, I still don't have my playset. I need to get my place. I just want to own this card. I love the artwork. It's a Visas card. Came in Duelist Nexus. Obviously, we don't know when a reprint is going to be coming for it, and I like it. I like this, level 8 Synchro Monster Warrior Tuner, man. I really like the potential for this card in the future. And at 5 billies, you can't go wrong, guys. You have 185 copies here with the Wall of China. You just can't go wrong. I'm definitely going to expose myself to get me at least this a place of the secret rare. Then we have Time Tearing Morganite. Everyone forgot about this card already, as a super rare has been in a downtrend for the last 3 months since it came out, since inception into the markets, and we saw a low at around 2 billies, but now you see a small spike up from the lows. That means the demand is coming in at that 2 billy range, protecting that level, that support level, and now it's around 250s, a lot of one-ofs, eventually reaching 3 billies. So yeah, if you ever wanted this card, this super rare from Cyberstorm Axis that everyone forgot about already, I mean, now would be a great time. Look, barely under 100 listings. Now would be a great time to expose yourself to this card. I have my R09, I just let it there marinate like fine wine, you know what I mean? And then, just sitting on it and see if that investment pans out. Again, another one from Sayek is Firewall Dragon Singularity. I'm pretty surprised that this card is, just made new all-time lows the other day, at $1.50, and now you get a couple of deals here around the 2 billy level, guys. That's crazy. Quickly goes up to 250s, you know what I mean? But yeah, almost 100 listings for this Link Monster. People still coming in, getting their copies, but yeah, make sure you keep this one in mind, guys. Don't forget, link in the description down below. You can find our link tree here, short form content, the Discord, all that good stuff. And then shout out to Semi Limited Podcast and Haver. They had me over. Great podcast episodes, and we have our very own podcast as well. You can listen in, click play. You don't have to be a Spotify member or none of that nonsense, but you can still listen in. And episode 2, we're working back in the lab, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe. It really does help out. Half of you guys watching are not subscribed. Come on now, just click the subscribe right there. Click the all to stay tuned for podcast episode announcements, live stream announcements, and also giveaways. 3 10 billy TCG player gift cards for the community once we reach 1.2k. So that's just around the corner. Stay tuned for that. Destroy that like button, as it really does help out the channel, and none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Continue to show me the cards. Jay, here we have Photon Orbital, covering a couple of CRs, before we let you guys get on out of here. I like this one. I mean, Photon Orbital is one of those cards that always has that demand by the Photon, the Galaxy Eyes, a Photon community. Photon cards, there's just people out there, they love this archetype. And yeah, I mean, for a CR, is at all-time lows here at around 15 billies. I like it. I could see this being worth money in the future, because I mean, the secret rares and the ultras, they reach like ridiculous valuations in the past. Let me see if we can analyze that real quick. I mean, when I see things like that, again, we had the OG Ultra, And then now we have a rare. No one cares about that. And the secrets. I personally, I need like 1 or 2 more copies of RO9, or I think I may be RO9, you know, the secret rare. But look at these OGs. They were 20s the other day, you know, before the rare reprint. And look at that, guys. You can get them for 2 billies, 250. That's crazy. They went from 8 up to 21s. And then the same with the secrets. I mean, these were what? If you go a year out, these were what, 8 billies, same deal, went up to 25 billies. I actually sold into this hype. That's crazy. And now you can find this card, look, at 2 billies, man. It's too easy sometimes. Guys, I love these prices. I'm gonna have an RO9 of a card like this. It's not as easy to get as you would think, you know. And once those rares dry up, and people don't really care about, you know, the rare version or none of that, but hey, look at the CR, 15 billies, not bad. It makes me want to come in and at least snipe one. I really don't invest into CRs, so I'm slacking, but I could definitely see the potential. This card, you know, doubling up from here, going up 100%, you know, down the line. Same for Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Slasher. Wow, CR, I like this one. Same deal, used to be worth what, 36 billies after pumping off 25s and then making a new all-time low at around 19-18 billies right now, under the 20 billy mark here. 46 listings. You have a couple of people coming in, just getting their places, things of that nature. And this is max rarity for this card. Honestly, me, I just prefer the secrets. They're cheap and they look beautiful enough for me, but max rarity for this card, you know, works well with level 8s and rank 8 extra deck monsters and things of that nature. And it might be a good card to pick up now before Age of Overlord comes out with those level 8 monsters. Then we have Solemn Judgment. Again, usually we don't cover CRs like these, so I'm liking it. You know, just coming in, checking in. These are like mid-max rarities because you have the ultimate rare. Yo, you imagine, do we have a Starlight Solemn Judgment? There's not many Starlight trap cards, I think, right? Man. Imagine that, QCSR Solemn Judgment. But as a CR for now, at a couple of shekels under 40 billies, it's all right. I mean, 46 listings, not bad. 5 pages, not bad at all. As that mid-max rarity, that looks beautiful. I could definitely see this card breaching the $50 mark in the future down the line. Then we have Hungry Burger. Yeah, love this card, love the artwork. I mean, as a CR here, we do see that this card has continued to just go down and make new all-time lows at 37 billies right now. Quickly goes up to 40, those only 36 listings. And look, people coming in, man. There's people that want to collect this card. It probably looks, you know, beautiful with that CR rarity. Again, from Wild Survivors, not an easy set, you know, to get access to anymore. No one was cracking those packs, things of that nature. So I could see this as supply dwindling and drying up, and this card again drying, you know, actually pushing up towards that $50 mark in the future, not too far from now. And then the last 2 cards I wanted to cover was Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and Soul Eating Oviraptor CRs. Again, max rarity dino cards. I mean, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is one of the most broken Yu-Gi-Oh boss monsters of all time. I love this card. I love dinos. But again, Oviraptor here, we see it went as low as 60s, but if you clean this up here, now it's bumping up to 65s, and after these, you know, a couple here leave, it's a $74 to $75 CR. Wow, 2 pages only, 14 listings only. The demand is coming in for this card at this current price, and you can see a little bit of an uptrend here. We probably will get a spike coming soon. Same for Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I mean, same deal. Max rarity, this one is consolidating more sideways. You don't see a spike towards the end. I mean, but really, it's the same deal, around 62, 63, 65 billies before going above 70s, you know, down the line. 11 listings. So these cards are hard to get. Not many people are picking these up. Again, no one's cracking open Wild Survivors anymore. Everyone forgot about this set, but these beautiful dino cards, you know, look very nice with their max rarity versions. Guys, hopefully you guys had a great episode today here with me. Just continue to provide value via my content, via my channel. Hopefully you guys are having a blast, guys. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm coming with the Battles of Legend, you know, set review once again. We did that a couple of weeks ago, and you know, the video had great traction. A lot of people enjoyed that, and I just always like cycling through sets, just going back to check the prices, because market just always moves, and a couple of days later you go back to a set, you're like, oh Jay, maybe you covered that already. Yeah, but I mean, prices change. Look at Chimera, you saw that? We covered it just the other day, and now it's up 5 billies, you know. So that's always good information to to keep, it's just good to keep you guys informed and, right on the edge of what's going on with the markets. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. The channel continues to grow. If you made it this far out into the video, you guys are the straight MVPs. Guys, thank you so much for your time, your support, and your attention. Stay fresh.